Hello, I'm going to be drawing again and talking about one topic that maybe not everybody wants to talk about. This topic is suicidal thoughts. Perhaps some type of suicidal tendencies. For example, I count alcoholism and addiction as a slow suicide. So I thought, why not to make a video? Today I woke up to a message from a friend who said that he doesn't want to live anymore. He's contemplating suicide. And it was a friend I was in hospital with. Well, he was in hospital with me. And by the way, have a painting in the background, so just for you to have a look at how my brain is when I am just chaotic, basically. I'm gonna paint over it, but now I just wanted to make a quick video and maybe put it on record how the painting looks at this moment. So I think one thing with suicidal thoughts is I always think, if I'm already thinking that was one conclusion that I came to, is if I'm already thinking about suicide, then maybe there's a reason to live, and to live the way that I want to live. And perhaps it can be quite selfish thinking about it like this, but I don't know. I always tend to get like really bad thoughts when I'm doing something I don't want to do, working a job that I don't want to work at. And I don't know, it just comes to a point where I realize that I have to do what I want to do, which in my case is make art, paint, and try to live happily in this way. Well, happily, I think, is a wrong way to put it, because happiness is, I heard Jordan Peterson say this one time, is happiness, happy people do silly things, like drunk people are happy, so happiness is not the ultimate goal. It's, I guess, fulfillment. And I realized that, that again, saying, I don't know if it's also Jordan Peterson's, but it's, if you want to fix the world, first of all, fix your room, clean up your room. And, I put it in a work context. Sometimes people ask me to do things that I don't want to do, like in terms of artwork. And, thing with artworks is that eventually, even if you're doing what you want to do, you kind of hate it because, it doesn't go the way you want to. And, at some point, you don't even know what you want to do. And, it all sort of correlates to life, because art is life and life is art, so I was thinking like, oh well, I have works. Like sometimes I'm thinking like, oh, I don't have work to do. Like I don't have any jobs. Like no one's asking. It's like, no, I have jobs. I just don't want to do some of them, some people. So I'm cocky in that way. And that's where like also addiction comes out. So, if I can't relax, I don't know, my thoughts are jumping because it's 8 a.m. here. So, if I can't relax, then I go to substances. So sometimes I'm like, doing what I want to do is not the best option. Sometimes you just have to do what you're given, what's sent to you by God or by some other force that you can, call God or something you believe in. So it's, how can I put it? You just have to, sometimes you have to do the things that are asked of you to do because it's better for you than doing what you want to do. It's better than, if something is already given to you by the universe, by the surrounding forces, then maybe you should do that. And if you're chasing something that you're not, necessarily supposed to be chasing just because of your ego, because you want to do it, then maybe that's not the right thing for you to do. Maybe the right thing for you to do, turn off my heater for a bit because it's not that cold now. Maybe the things that you want to do are not on the way for you. So perhaps just look at what the things are around you that needs to be doing. Even cleaning the house, funnily enough, things start to work out once you start to like clean up your mess. And I have, to me, I have quite a busy room. It's busy. It's not necessarily untidy right now. It's probably the tidiest that it's been for a long time. And I use my room as a studio also. So it's it's kind of supposed to be messy, but still every time I tidy up, I've noticed, like the last time I tidied up, I got somebody asked me to do a tattoo, and I didn't work on any tattoos for a while, and someone just asked me after I cleaned up my room. So for me, it was like, I'm fixing something inside of me, and more I want to like throw things away and get rid of things, and yeah, just start living life properly. And I mean, it doesn't look like a big thing, but it is. So really recommend doing that. Um, if you have any issues, it's hard to do. Sometimes the hardest thing is to start. So I think that's the hardest thing still for me. Is to start and sort of trust the process, that it will all work out. That's talking about art, talking about creating anything, doing a job. It's like, do it badly, do it badly, and eventually it will be, eventually you will do it good, but might take a few tries, might take a few days, might not be as fast as you think that it will be. And maybe slowly but surely is a better way to do it than quickly and sketchy. But I sometimes I prefer sketchy rather than perfectly, because I don't know, you can see the person in it. And when I'm talking about this, I'm like realizing that I'm not just talking about artworks or life. It's like everything, you choose how you want your life to be. And I think I'll make these videos a bit shorter now, because maybe it's easier to digest. So I'll probably do more videos, but they will be shorter. So just keep dreaming. I have this pin that I found. It says dream, and it's probably somebody lost it. And, it seems like a child's pin for the hair. So, no, I'm not putting it in my hair. But I have it on my desk now, and I just look at it, and I'm, okay. I like to buy these, like, weird things. Like, I have these, notepads that I get from or local store, or they just sell like stationery, and it just says dream big, or let's dream. And it sounds maybe corny and tacky and whatever, but we don't dream enough. I think we don't fantasize enough. And how can you bring some happiness to life if you don't fantasize? Also, if you fantasize too much, you can get lost in that. So yeah, the drawing that I'm doing is not yet at any stage. It's just a person lying, well, a woman lying. Can't really see it, but that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and like if you like what you're seeing, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.